From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Ray is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Flores has it, and a glove flip for one. On to first to complete the double play. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Marte is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
Yeah, which absolutely blows me away. The toughest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. And to do it from both sides of the plate is just a testament to how much work and effort this guy has put in.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Manny, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond takes this the other way to right, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So striding in, number 58, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
So two men are on with one man out. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
David Dahl.
Standing in, David Dahl. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively.
Batting fifth.
And let's focus our
The left
attention
field.
on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Into the box, David Peralta. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hopped up. Arenado is there for it. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Once again, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, big dog's gotta eat. Nolan Arenado touches them all, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Number 45 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 45.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Murphy stands at second with no outs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marte on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready for another chance. Number 58. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going.
Now
wow, that was impressive.
The pitcher.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
In now,
Shortstop,
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
High in the air down the right field line. Souza's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 9 and the Diamondbacks nothing. In now, Nick Ahmed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Murphy fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8, the pitcher, number 45.
So stepping in, number 45. He readies for his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 9-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, David Dahl. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Peralta going back. Booyah! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The first baseman.
Into the box,
9,
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 58, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. In now, Kyle Freeland. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Souza going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now they are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Now at the plate, David Dahl, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Rockies lead this one 15-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pitel Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Desmond has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Yeah.
And that's taken for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's
Now
7
batting,
punch-outs
third
now
baseman,
here in the middle innings. He's up
Eduardo
over 1 inning up to this point.
Escobar.
It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat,
which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Sliding into the box, Ryan McMahon trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at 3rd with 1 gone.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Now in the box, Ian Desmond. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from 3rd. In to score, the runner from 3rd. And they're not going to get him at 3rd base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Coming to the plate now, number 58. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit out towards 2nd, taken in by Flores. He'll whip this one to 1st in time, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 16-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, David Peralta. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still 16-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Kyle Freeland.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. things up where we left off. Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball, foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, David Dahl.
Left fielder, David.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-1. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. On the ground to third. Escobar is up with it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs to the bottom of the 6th inning. Colorado's out in front 20-0.